Welcome to the Epcotian Adventure,
a podcast where we talk about all things Disney, but we're Epcot-centered.
including tips and tricks, festivals and favorites, and the very latest in our rankings and reviews.
But we're still old enough to remember when today's classics were brand new.
This is episode 146. Let's talk about Disney animated favorites.
Or, spoilers, Good Dinosaur did not make our list.
So now, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast as we embark on our Epcotian adventure.
We call it Epcot.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 146 of the Epcotian Adventure. I'm Rod.
And I'm Sue.
And we're back into the film library today, looking over our vast CD collection, DVD collection, VHS collection. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've cleaned out our garage recently. Let's just say lots of Disney VHS were found.
And donated to Goodwill. Yeah, so if you need some classic Disney animated films, visit your local Goodwill. You're going to find a lot of VHS and even at this point DVD.
It's true. So yeah, we are going to revisit the movies. We love Disney animated films, of course, like most Disney adults do.
I know, big surprise.
Shock, right? And yes, as I alluded, Good Dinosaur will not be making our list. I'm sorry. If you are someone who loves this film, I'm sorry. I'm sorry on a lot of levels, but that film makes me angry.
Oh no, he fell off a cliff again.
Oh. I can't with that movie. But we did include Pixar films, just not that one.
Yeah.
So we are including Pixar. These are just our opinions, of course. This is not to be taken for any kind of gold or any kind of gospel. We are just spouting our opinions here.
You're going to hear a lot of things that we've talked about in the past before, too, because we do have very strong opinions about animated films that hit us at the right time, either in childhood, adulthood. You know, there's times when things hit you in such a way that it becomes a favorite. So what we're about to say could change by next week. So
yeah, ask me tomorrow. I might have a different answer. We are only talking about animated films for this one until we're not. So at the very end, there is a question that we're going to talk about live action, but we'll get there. And as always, we have not seen each other's lists, so we may have some duplicates here and there. I personally have at least 2 answers for every single question, sometimes up to 6 or 7, because I am me. I just am me.
So there are 14 different categories we're going to cover. Let's just go ahead and cover them one at a time. Sue, why don't you go ahead and start us off with the most underrated Disney animated film?
This one, I have 4 different options on this one, but I'm just going to pick one on the fly as we go through. So I typically, I'm going to save that until after you give your answer, just in case.
Okay.
So I am going to say Raya and the Last Dragon. I love this movie. It's a more recent film, and it hit at a time when people were not going to movies as much. So I think Disney also didn't do a great job of promoting this film, but it is an underrated gem. I highly recommend. It is gorgeous. Yes, as I always say, the talking baby makes me angry, but the rest of the film is so good. One of the best bad guys, one of the best settings, one of the best plots, I think. It has a very intricate plot. I love this film. If you have not seen Raya and the Last Dragon, do yourself a favor and go watch it. Rod, what is your underrated film?
Well, this is probably going to be no big surprise to people who have listened to us over the last couple years, but this is Big Hero 6. This was the only Marvel Disney animated film and has one of the best ending credit songs. That's Fall Out Boy's Immortals, which we've talked about in other episodes of this podcast. I love Big Hero 6. I love Baymax. I thought the brother relationship was fantastic, and it's just, I think it's just overall one of the best Disney animated films. It is definitely, in my opinion, one of the most underrated, though, because it just didn't hit with a lot of folks, or a lot of folks didn't go see it. And if you have the chance now, watch it on Disney Plus or any other format you can find it. It's just beautifully animated, great characters, great plot development.
Agreed.
So, Sue, what? Oh, you had something to add. What was that?
Real quick, I'm just going to run through the rest of my list because I think these films need some love. Turning Red, very underrated.
Very good choice.
Meet the Robinsons is the one I usually would have said for this one because I talk about that one a lot. But because I talked about it a lot, I picked a different one. And Hoppers, which is in the theaters now. I absolutely loved it. Highly recommend. So, Rod, walk us into the next category. What is your most overrated Disney animated film?
This is going to be controversial for both of our answers, I have a feeling. My most overrated Disney film, I think, of all time, of any genre, is Fantasia. I think this movie,
hot take.
Yeah, I think this movie is a brilliant concept, but it's just, as a kid, when I saw it in the theater, when it was re-released, I was bored out of my skull. And I watch it now and I'm still not into classical music. I think it's a beautiful film. It's beautifully animated. I love the concept that Walt came up with, but it's just not a movie that I care to ever watch.
That's interesting.
And I did go see Fantasia 2000 when it came out, and unfortunately felt the same way. And I understand. Don't come at me. A lot of people love this one. It's beloved. It led to a lot of Disney animation breakthroughs, and for that I love it, but it's just not one I care to watch.
No, Fantasia is my dear friend Brienne's most favorite Disney movie, so I just want to take a moment to apologize.
Sorry, Brienne.
Mine is going to be even more controversial. I do want to say, however, Fantasia, I'm not sure was made for kids in the sense that other Disney movies are, but it was a brilliant way to introduce classical music to kids in the same way Bugs Bunny introduced classical music to kids.
I will do it with my spear and magic helmet.
Your spear and magic helmet?
Spear and magic helmet.
Magic helmet?
Magic helmet.
Magic helmet.
Yes, magic helmet. And I'll give you a sample.
Right? So I do enjoy Fantasia, especially the dancing mushrooms. They make me laugh. Okay, my most overrated film, and please don't come at us, or me in particular, I'm going to say Up.
No, I agree with you.
I knew you would agree with me, but a lot of people out there, that is their favorite Disney movie, and Disney Pixar. For me, the first 10 minutes of that film are so overwhelmingly sad and debilitating that I can't enjoy the rest of the film. I love Kevin. I love Doug.
Hi there.
But I don't love the movie. And it's because those first 10 minutes ruin the rest of it for me. It makes me feel so sad for Carl wasting his life sitting in his house. I can't enjoy it. I just can't enjoy the film. So for me, Up is going to be my most overrated Disney film.
All right, so what has the best music overall of a Disney animated film?
I have 5 answers for this one. Disney music is so iconic, and they use it so well in films. So overall, I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to go with The Lion King.
I knew you would. I almost did myself.
No, I know which one you're going to choose. And it's not a modern one. I know which one you're going to choose.
I don't think you do. But let's see.
Okay, well, in that case, I know which one you're going to choose.
Okay.
But I do have 6 answers for this one. I'm picking The Lion King because it is iconic. There is something about that initial moment of the sun rising and the Swahili lyrics coming in with that incredible soundtrack. I love The Lion King music. So, Rod, what is your best music overall on a Disney animated?
It's going to be The Jungle Book.
I knew it.
Oh, how'd you know that?
I knew it.
Okay. Because I went back and forth. I had this one. I had Aristocats. I had Robin Hood.
Oh.
Which because I just love the opening theme, the whistle.
Oodalali.
Yeah, yes, thank you. I just love the music from that. To me, it has some of the best music because of Phil Harris.
Yes.
Which is also why I was thinking Aristocats.
And Robin Hood.
And Robin Hood, yes. Very true. So Phil Harris, if you don't know, is a long-beloved Disney voice, but he was also on radio and had his own big band back in the day. He was actually the band of the Jack Benny Show.
And he and Alice, his wife Alice, had their own radio show as well, which we love to listen to.
Well, all right.
I knew if you didn't pick Jungle Book, I knew you were going to pick Encanto.
Yeah, Encanto's music it's so modern and so beautiful, and I just love it.
Jungle Book was one of mine as well. I also put Aladdin, Frozen, and Moana. All right. Now we're going to shift to some characters. So, Rod, tell us your best main character in a Disney animated.
Well, I'm not going very far. My favorite best main character is Baloo from Jungle Book.
Is he a main character?
Oh, yeah.
Or is he a sidekick?
I
asked this honestly because I don't know.
I would say him and Mowgli together are
Well, then where does
co-main
Bagheera
characters.
sit?
Bagheera is Jiminy Cricket. He's the moral compass of the film.
Interesting. Okay.
So I don't consider him a sidekick either. I really do think in the film Mowgli and Baloo are not joined together, but as far as the plot goes, they are co-equal.
Okay.
In the storyline.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, I did. Baloo. Who is your favorite or best main character?
Again, I have 4 answers for this one. But on the fly, I am going to go ahead and pick Merida. I think her film is underrated as well. Brave, not a highly publicized or talked about film as much as it should be, I think. And she is a fantastic character. I love that she goes against the grain and decides to shoot for her own hand. That was a terrible accent. Just don't pretend like I didn't do that. And, but I think she's a great character. She realizes her mistake immediately and goes about all the things to rectify the mistake that she's made. And I love that. I love that that is a good life lesson. There's great family moments in this film. And she is the leader of that. Yes, because she screwed up, but also because she is becoming her own moral compass by finding what she has to do to fix what she did. And I love that.
But her best role ever, though, was not in her own film.
No, it's
It was
true.
in Ralph Breaks the Internet when she's with the other princesses.
Ach, lang me your lumdrike me a moose nail lee your gun away a teardrop in his eye. Hey, she back wee lassie.
Uh-huh. What did she just say?
We don't know. We can't understand her. She's from the other studio.
Love that moment.
Sue, who do you feel is the best sidekick?
Oh, goodness.
And it can't be Baloo because he's not a sidekick.
You know, I do have him on my
Do
list.
you? Well,
I have
all right.
7 different characters on here because Disney is famous for doing fantastic sidekicks. I am going to say one that I think I've said in the past in a different context. I'm going to go with Kronk.
Oh, of course.
Kronk is a fantastic sidekick.
Patrick Warburton. Oh my gosh. I have him down too, but I have several others that I can choose from, but I have to agree.
And he is a bad guy.
Is he though?
He
thinks he's helping.
He does. He's just helping the wrong person.
Right. Exactly.
That's true. That's true. Okay, we'll give him that. The rest of mine were all good guys, but he is a villain adjacent. But you can't beat Kronk. But try. Who is your favorite sidekick?
I will go with Timon from The Lion
good
King.
one.
Timon and Pumbaa, again, co-equal, I think, as sidekicks, but Timon specifically. I love his character. I love Nathan Lane doing the voice. In Lion King 1.5, it even gets better, in my
I love
opinion.
that movie. That is an underrated film. I also had Pascal, Mushu, Miko, Olaf, Dory, and Baloo on my list.
There's quite a few good sidekicks out there.
There's so many good sidekicks.
Now, there's something that needs to go into Villain's Land.
A sidekick land?
No, a lounge that's for just the sidekicks.
Oh my gosh. And that's where we can have Kronk's spinach
Yes,
puffs.
exactly. I love that idea. It could even just be called Kronk's.
I love that. Oh my gosh. That
Put
would
it
be
next
amazing.
to the new coaster. I love that.
Okay, so shifting back into music real quick. Rod, what is your best incidental music on a film? And this is going to be music that is not necessarily the main songs that you would go away singing. This is the background music that sets the scene and tells us what we should be feeling in the moment. So Rod, talk us through incidental music that you prefer.
Well, mine is going to be the background music from Zootopia. And we've talked about this film over and over and over again. It's Michael
I think it's Giacchino.
Giacchino, I believe. His background music for that film, it gets stuck in my ear. It's almost like an earworm. I absolutely love it. It fits the movie perfectly. It fits the rest of the soundtrack with Shakira and just perfectly. So I'm going to go with Zootopia. Sue, what's
I
yours?
love that. I added this category specifically so I could talk about the incidental music from Little Mermaid because I'm obsessed with the scene where she is in the carriage going through the town. Love that music so much. However, I am also going to go with Michael Giacchino and say The Incredibles.
Ooh, good call.
That background music. I also have Zootopia on my list because that music becomes its own character in the best way. But I love The Incredibles background music. So I'm going to go with that.
All right, Sue, what is your favorite or best character in search of a good film? We might have the same one on this one.
I put 2, just in case. But this is a great, great character who you wish had a better movie around her. So for me, I don't know which one you're going to go with. I'm going to go ahead and say Ember from Elemental. I thought she was a fantastic character, but I did not love the film. I wish there had been a tangible bad guy. I think that would have helped the film so much. A more interesting plot line that wasn't the same threat over and over and over again. And a threat that didn't make sense. So
the boat goes through and creates a tidal wave.
Yeah.
It goes through every 5 minutes.
Well,
What?
and other people would note it. It had holes. This plot had holes. And I thought she was a fantastic character who deserved a better film.
Well, I'm going to say that I wish this character was in a better film too, and that's Asha from Wish. Fantastic lead female character, a strong individual, really, really good feel for the character, or character development. For being what it was, should have been a much better film. Less nods to the past and more concentration on plot, in my opinion.
If you were going to have a Disney animated film for the 100th film and give that main character the incredible voice of Ariana DeBose and then give her crap music and crap plot, that is so unfair. Please give her a do-over. Give Asha a do-over. Give Ariana DeBose a do-over. And let Lin-Manuel Miranda do the music. Just do it. Okay, now we're going to get cutesy. And I want to know who is the cutest child version of a character. So this has to be a character that we do see as an older character. So not Boo, not Lilo. We only see them as their child version. So a Disney character that we see as a child.
I'm going all the way back to Lion King and Simba.
Oh.
I think Simba was, especially, this was back in the 80s and 90s when we're watching this on video and in the theater. And to date, at that time, I think Simba was the cutest.
So, such a good answer.
What about you?
I am going to go princess, and I'm going to say Tiana. I think Tiana is one of the cutest child characters that we get to see. And, of course, she's from Princess and the Frog. And we get to see her as her child with child Charlotte, and they are just so cute together. And her little paper crown, oh my gosh, so cute. But I also have to give props to Moana.
I had Moana as one on my list too.
So cute. Yeah. And Anna, and Pegasus, and Copper.
I forgot about Pegasus. That was a really good one from Hercules.
Yes, but Copper.
Yes. Oh,
I'm
from Fox and the Hound.
Woo, 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 woo. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, so cute.
All right. How about the best animated scene?
This was a tough one. There are so many great scenes. There's great battle scenes. There's great dance scenes. I kind of went just for visuals here. Not emotional, not whatever. I had to say the dance that they do in WALL-E. So WALL-E and Eva dancing through space is like such a gorgeous scene. And I went a little off the beaten path with that one, but I love that scene.
Well, I went nostalgic, and it was one that hit me earliest as, oh my gosh, that's beautiful, I love this, and was almost inspirational to me. And that was the flying with the eagle scene in Rescuers Down Under.
Wow,
I actually
choice.
left the theater and wanted to be a hang glider pilot after that, just so that I could fly with the eagles.
Oh, I love that.
And yeah, that didn't end so well. Took a hang gliding lesson, got off, lifted up into the air, and then pulled in and went straight into the ground.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that was the last time I ever tried to fly a hang glider. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway.
Because of course I had more, but Walt Disney's favorite one was Cinderella's transformation into her ball gown.
Oh, yes.
So we have to give that a shout out. Also the dance from Beauty and the Beast. I mean, come on, classic. And I also love Mulan cutting her hair. I love
with
that
the
scene
sword.
with the sword.
Yeah.
Love that scene. So emotional. But also the Zootopia reconciliation that they do under the bridge. I
Yeah.
love that scene
Yeah.
with the pen. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. If you don't, go watch the film. All right. So next up, we have the best lyric. So this is not best song. This is a specific lyric, and you can choose it for any reason you want.
This is one of my favorite ones. It's a harken back to Shakespeare, and it's the mob song from Beauty and the Beast, and it's the one line, "Screw your courage to the sticking place." I didn't know what it even meant. I had to go to Sue, who has a theater degree, to tell me what it was from. I absolutely love that lyric.
And that is Lady Macbeth quote from the show Macbeth,
Nice. And Sue, what is your favorite lyric?
which is my favorite Shakespeare play. So you kind of stole my line. But I went a nostalgic in a different way, and one that always makes me tear up. And I may tear up while I'm saying this because I am a sap. But it is going to be, no matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
Oh.
I love that one. That is obviously from Cinderella. A dream is a wish your heart makes. I also love, I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to find where I belong, from Hercules. I'm going to tear up. I'm such a sap, you guys. And then I also put You Are the One You've Been Waiting For All Your Life from Frozen 2. They're just beautiful, beautiful moments. The lyrics are so much more than the sum of their parts. If you don't know these songs, go listen to them because they are truly phenomenal. And that includes the mob song because you stole my line.
All right, so what is the setting you would most like to visit?
Ooh, I'm so glad I get to go first on this one because the answer is San Francisco.
Yes, I had that written down as well.
This is from Big Hero 6, which Rod was just talking about. They have taken San Francisco, mixed it with Tokyo in the absolute best way. And I walked out of the theater going, I want to live there. I love San Francisco, and I love that you get to taste a little bit of it when you go to DCA now.
Mm-hmm. Or the Disney Adventure.
And on the Disney Adventure. That makes me want to go on the Disney Adventure. Rod, why don't you tell us your favorite setting?
Well, mine is personal because I have yet to go here and would really, 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 can I get a Honolulu? Oh, I want to go there. It is going to be Hawaii, and that's from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, nice.
It's one of only 2 states I haven't been to, Maine and Hawaii. You couldn't get further apart, and those are the 2 I still need to get to. And Hawaii is on the list to go to the Aulani someday, of course.
One of these days.
But that's what I'm going to choose.
Nice. My alternate was Arendelle.
Good choice.
I will get to Norway someday. All right. So, Rod, tell us a dish or treat that is featured in a film that you would most like to try.
Well, I want Tiana's beignets.
Oh, the man
Princess-
catching beignets.
Yeah, from Princess and the Frog. Now, you can get these at both Disneyland and Magic Kingdom and at Scat Cats at Port Orleans French Quarter. So they're available, but I really wish I could be there to have Tiana's fresh out of the oven beignets.
Very nice.
Sue, how about you?
Now, I almost put Julietta's arepas, but I think we are actually going to get to try those in the Tropical Americas section of Animal Kingdom coming up. And I almost put Kronk's spinach puffs, which we just talked about. And I think we are going to get to try those, I hope, in Disney.
Oh, they better.
Yes,
That's
at
all I can
Villain's
say.
Land,
Yeah.
for sure. And the little iced cakes from Brave were on my list.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go way, way back. And I'm going to say I would love to try Snow White's gooseberry pie.
Oh, wow.
Way, way back.
Ooh, good call. And our old deli in the Springfield area used to have gooseberry tarts.
They did, and that was
our sister
because
made.
our dad loved gooseberries.
Oh,
and it's
that's
one
a
of those
great
things you don't
choice.
hear about. Now, gooseberries are very, very tart. You have to add an appropriate amount of sugar to make them into a dessert. But I have a feeling she did because all the dwarfs liked it. So I would love to try her pie.
So, Sue, what is the old school live action film that you would recommend that kids today watch?
There are so many good ones. I am going to have to go with one that we've talked about in the past, and that is Blackbeard's Ghost. We talked about this during a Halloween episode. If you haven't seen this film, it is so worth watching. It's Dean Jones and Peter Ustinov. And it is just pure joy. There's a tiny bit of spookiness because it's about a ghost, but it's just pure silliness. And I grew up with this film, but I absolutely love it. Rod, what is your recommendation?
Mine's going way back, and that's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Ooh.
And that is one of Disney's first live-action films. And it's Captain Nemo. It introduced the submarines that we now have at Disneyland and partially at Magic Kingdom. They were there, and then now they're not. But but I loved that film growing up, watching the Under the Sea films. I used to watch the old Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea series on TV, too, for the same reason. And so I'm going to go with that one.
Very nice. Real quick, other ones that you need to see if you haven't seen: Apple Dumpling Gangs 1 and 2, Swiss Family Robinson, The Original Parent Trap, and The Cat from Outer Space.
Agreed.
All right, very, very last on our list. We have not seen all of the Disney films. We have not seen all the Pixar films. Rod, what's next on your watch list that you would like to see?
Well, this one was missed during COVID, and that's Luca. I would really like to see this one. I hear a lot of good reports or banter about it and don't even know the characters' names, which is sad for a Disney film, but I want to see Luca.
That is a great answer, and it is also my answer. So I guess that means that we are going to be watching Luca.
Maybe next weekend we'll sit down and watch it on D+.
Let's schedule in some time for that.
Well, folks, there are 14 different categories of all kinds of old Disney animated films that we just love, from nostalgia purposes, animated purposes, hitch in the feels purposes. What are your favorites? Let us know down in the comments. We'd really like to know what you think are the best and greatest Disney animated films. Before we go, we always have to thank the Phoenicians, so thank you, Phoenicians.
Thank you, Phoenicians. And don't forget to rate, review, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help other people find us. You can find us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and wherever you listen to podcasts.
The Epcotian Adventure is a $1,000 brunch production and a proud gold member of D23. Thanks for joining us today for episode 146 of the Epcotian Adventure. I'm Rod.
And I'm Sioux.
And we'll see you in line.
Bye.
Thank the Phoenicians.
And it's the mob song from Beauty and the Beast, and it's the one line, screw your scurvy. Scurvy rats. Screw you. No. That's what I have written down.
Screw your courage to the sticking place.